All right, folks, the first step of the apple mummification process is to head to your garden. Come on in. Right here. What do you call that? That is an apple. It's exactly what we need to mummify our apples. Hi guys, thanks for tuning into the mummification experiment. Today we're going to be mummifying some apples. For this experiment, you're going to need some apples, sponge, paper plate, cup, glue, paintbrush, kitchen roll or toilet roll, a lot of salt, and then optional, you can have some vinegar, oil and herbs, a little bit of water, maybe some tweezers, and it would be better to have an apple core. I only had a knife today, and a box that will be the sarcophagus for our Tutan mummy. Okay, first step of the process of mummification was to clean the body using water from the River Nile, which I've got here, and palm wine. I don't have palm wine, so I'm going to use some vinegar because that kills the bacteria and does the same thing. So, just going to baptize my apple there. You can use smaller sponges, obviously. I only have this giant one. Once you've given them a little scrub in the water, add our palm wine, which in this case we're using vinegar. Now, give that a rub-a-dub-dub in the tub. I don't know why I chose the most diseased apple in my garden. I'm going to swap apples, actually. All right. Now that your apple is clean, and this is totally the same apple, I swear. Next step of the mummification process, removing the organs. Using an apple core, I'm going to use a knife though. We're going to take out the core of the apple. All right, there are the insides. So some of the organs, not all of the organs, but some of the organs, that would be the liver, the intestines, the lungs, and the stomach, were put into canopic jars. So we have a nice little canopic jar here for you that we're going to put the organs into. So put that into our canopic jar. I think I want to make this apple a little bit more human looking. So just like we do at Halloween, I'm going to cut out eyes and a mouth. And that's actually also going to help the mummification process later. You can go right the way through to the inside. How that will help you is more salt touching the wet part of the apple instead of this waterproof skin. So it will help it to shrivel up and remove the moisture later. Just make him smile. He's happy to be dead. All right, look, he's happy with, Aww. Yeah, that's quite appealing actually. Now that we have removed the innards, the next step is the salt bath. Okay, so the cup was too small, so we have upgraded our salt bath for the mummy apple. Now, you're gonna wanna pour salt a little bit underneath first, so it gets in at the bottom, underneath the apple. Put it on top. Now I'm gonna pour it directly into the apple. So that will absorb most of the salt. The salt is a drying agent. It's going to absorb all of the moisture out of the apple. Now, you can see the problem here. So this is going to take a lot of salt. So if I was doing this in a class, I'd use a smaller container. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Okay. Leave that for a minimum of 1 month. That's why I always start with this experiment at the beginning. It will be ready for you once you get to the end of the project. So leave that there. Go.
Right guys, let's be honest. Most lessons are designed to keep children busy and drill knowledge into them for a test at the end of the term. And 2 weeks later, they've forgotten it. Because memorizing knowledge is useless. Useless unless they can use it, unless they can apply it. That's the problem. So we've built something different. It's called CREATE, standing for Curiosity, Remember, Experiment, Apply, Tell, and Evaluate. So this apple experiment, it's actually just a small part of our CREATE mummification unit, which is another small part of our entire 10-week project called How to Be a Pharaoh. So instead of teaching ancient Egypt in the same boring, linear, worksheet-driven way, we start each unit with a problem to solve. And pupils learn what they need to in order to build, create, and design solutions for that problem. Real activities, real outcomes, no dead worksheets. So the full project is actually on our Learning Made Fun website. Head over to learningmadefun.net. And the mummification unit, it's free. So if you're tired of teaching in the same boring worksheet-driven way every year, but you simply don't have the time to plan all of these high-effort, creative, innovative lessons, well, this is your upgrade. Head on over. I'll see you there. Back to the experiment.
Thankfully, Here's one I prepared earlier in my mug. This one actually did fit in the mug. There's a little bit of advertising right there. Marketing, learning made fun. Okay, the big reveal. It's a sandcastle.
Oh my goodness.
So the next step is removing the body. That's been pretty dried up. That could probably be doing with a little while longer in there, but it's certainly shriveled up. It's more like a leather than it was than a hard apple before. Let's give that a little dusting off. Hopefully the salt dissolves pretty easily. Alright, so just take a look at that apple there. It's completely dehydrated. You can sort of see his smile there.
Oh, that's a smile.
Yeah. It feels like leather. It's squishy, almost like a stress ball. It's not like an apple. I've got a little bit of olive oil here. Any oil is fine. This is literally just for a demo. It doesn't really need to be anything. And put in some herbs. This is just for the kids to remember the process. Give it a mix up. And then you're just going to rub that onto the body. This does two things. Number one, makes it smell good. But number two, the oil helps to encase the body. It helps to protect the skin from bacteria. It's almost like the very first coating of the embalming process. Okay, the next step is embalming. So this is where we got to get the resin on there, the glue that's going to bind the linen wrapping. So for this, I'm just gonna pop that there, get rid of that next branding, and lather this in glue. Again, you can use a paintbrush. I like to use my fingers because I'm a hellion. And get that glue on there. Coat it in glue. Okay, the next stage is wrapping the body in linen. So we've got some kitchen roll and glue. I've made some water in here, so I'm just gonna add some PVA glue to that. I'm gonna mix it up here. And we're gonna dip the kitchen roll into that onto our tootin' apple. You wanna completely cover it, tuck it in. Right, I think that'll do. So there's my mummy all wrapped up. What we have to now do is just leave that to dry for about 24 hours should do it. The next step is to get the sarcophagus ready so we can put the apple into the sarcophagus. So let's do some designing now.